What is up, guys? I am back with a brand new review video with a brand new Lego creation that I've built. Well, had built actually. I already had this for a while. Actually, it has been collecting some dust, some dust on my shelf actually. But anyway, let's just review it since really I didn't review it at all actually on my channel. So let's do this. All right. Right off the bat, you can tell it's a tank. But it's not really like a legit tank. Like it's not really a tank that would automatically go into a battlefield and say that it's gonna be the toughest tank out there. But it's not one of these things. This is actually just a like infantry battle tank. Basically, it just covers the infantry. That's all. It's not a legit tank. Besides, it does less damage than a real tank, like an Abrams, like a M1 Abrams tank. Those are like freaking legit. Those are strong ass tanks. This one is not actually. This is just as I said, a little backup for the infantry, basically for the riflemen or soldiers, I should say. This is basically a backup, and it does little minimum damage actually to a tank. Just shoots like 25 millimeter 25 millimeter cannon right here. So it's not really a strong tank, but it's useful just for protecting some soldiers actually in the battlefield. But still, it will actually get killed very easily because the plating of the armor that it has is actually like 1 inch, like of the thickness. So, but anyway, this little infantry tank is called the M2, the M2 Bradley. Now, the M2 Bradley actually is pretty famous for, actually, mainly being the second best, actually, of being an infantry tank to cover the soldiers. Because it's actually the second best that I have known from, like, lists and stuff from, like, top 10 or top 5 and stuff. The number 1 actually is an older version of this, which is kind of strange, but alright. I mean, usually newer versions could be better than the older versions, but looks like probably the originals are always the best. I don't know. That could just be me. So, anyway. So, already getting into the tank. Over here, well, okay, you got detailing in the front. You got some vents right there. But, obviously, a Bradley always has to have treads. So, right now on this surface, I really can't do anything because this is like granite and stuff. This is like solid. Although, if I actually grab this, this is probably something that I can actually use for treads. As you can see, the treads actually will move. As you can see, they rotate too. Usually, everybody knows that tanks actually don't. They don't turn like a car. They actually like turn this way, something like that. So they basically like one tread would go like forward, and the other tread would go like reverse. So that's how they would actually rotate. Let me actually put this back. That's a little bit of a thing that can help me show you of the tread's movement. So now, it's not exactly how the Bradley will look like in real life. It doesn't really look exactly like that as the real life version. For sure, actually. Oh, excuse me. For sure, because over here there's actually supposed to be a hatch where some troops can get out of, but really there's none. So, but there are 3 open doors. Got one in the back, which is actually a big ass door. It's really huge. Then you got 2 hatches over here. And I should just lift these up. As you can see, obviously they're not gonna go right in inside of the interior and stuff. Oh, I think I really can't show you, but okay. So yeah. As I said, it doesn't really go inside to the interior, but, there's the inside. I don't know if you can really see it. Actually, let me turn on a little bit of some extra light. I don't know. That could probably work. That sort of helps, but not exactly. But you could sort of see it. I don't know exactly, but I guess you could sort of see it. Um, but yeah. So, oh, and also on the back, got a little bit of like some detailing with a shovel. Just in case if you need it to like shovel out probably some dirt, so the tanks can move. Usually tanks are mainly for off-terrain areas and stuff. Surfaces, I should say. But sometimes if it's actually if the surface is a bit muddy and stuff, and you really can't get out, basically, you can just take a shovel or something that can actually help the tank or the treaded vehicle, to get out of that situation. So yeah. So I have a couple of, well, I have like 4 in total actually. I have 4 minifigs right here, if you guys can see them. Let me actually move this out of the way. So I got like 4 over here, just for a little bit of some backup to show you actually where I put these minifigs. So we're not going to use this guy because this guy has a backpack, but I might use him a little bit later. First we're going to use these 3. Well, actually no, we are going to use this guy, but we're going to use him again later. Over here. So first off, we'll actually take off their weapons. Because obviously we're going to take off their weapons. Alright, here we go. Alright. Come on. Rotate your hand. Alright. So, first off, over here, you want to put a minifig, like over here. Manning the MG. If I can show you. Actually, raise his hands too. There we go. Just raise his hands a little bit. Then fit him in there. He just fits perfectly like that, and there you go. He's manning the MG. Now, the other guy actually has to take off his arms in order to actually put himself in there, so we're going to take off his arms. There we go. If this guy can actually even fit in here. I don't think you... okay, yeah. So, he can fit in there, too. They actually look like twins and stuff, but as you can see, without the arms, he fits perfectly in there. Then the other 2 guys that I have actually could fit in the back, as they could, control like the tank and stuff. So this guy can go in here, and this guy can go in here with the backpack. And you can see I took off his weapon right now, so he can go in here. Then you can store the weapons. There we go. Perfect. Now you can actually, I think in total, I never really tested it out, but I think in total the amount actually of minifigs that I could put in here are probably like 4, I think at the max, without any weapons or extra accessories or anything like that. I mean, with probably accessories, I think I can only fit 3 with the accessories. Without the accessories, I would just fit 4. So, but I mean that's a good amount of size. Actually, usually they'll take like 3 or 4 guys actually to man a tank. Then plus the other 2 guys actually that might be on the top, or 1 guy that's at the top that's manning the MG and stuff. So yeah, you got the MG over there. Pretty cool. And the turret does rotate. And this goes up and down the barrel. And you also might notice, actually, there are a little bit of some antennas going on in the back. I mean, you guys probably wondering about that, but I don't know. I don't know. Over here, there's just a little bit of some armor plating. The Bradley does actually have some armor plating when it to cover the treads actually on the top right here. So that's why that's why I did that on both sides, as you can see. They basically did that, as I said, just to cover the treads actually over here, because usually, mainly the enemies would shoot out the treads, so you won't really it won't really have a lot of traction and stuff, so, or probably won't really move at all. I don't know. Then you got some headlights, some taillights too, as you can see. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and also one more thing. I cracked my voice a little bit there, but anyway, also one more feature actually that I have on this Bradley is that, and also it's actually in real life, is that on the side there's actually Well, there are two barrels right here that come out, and those two barrels are actually the strongest the strongest weapon actually that is on the Bradley, which is the two missiles actually that are wired. They're connected actually, like from here, and you shoot it out and stuff. They're basically connected from a cord or a wire, whatever you want to call it. And so the guy that actually is that shot the missile can actually control it and how do you say, navigate it to where where the shooter wants to make it go. So pretty cool. But sometimes it's a bit of a little bit of a mishap on that. It could like shoot down. So, but yeah. Oh, and I actually did say I was gonna use this other guy. I gotta finish this video actually real quick before actually anything else happens. Come on, let's take this guy out because I actually need to take this guy out anyway, and this guy. Come on, come out. Shit. All right. Oh, here we go. All right. So then this guy over here, if you have a minifig with a backpack, I mean you could take it off, but mine is glued actually onto the back here. It's glued. So basically what you want to do is take off this right here, and then you just put him in here like so. I mean he's not gonna like stick to the ground, but you just fit him in there just for like stupidness. But actually no, let me actually put this down, and there we go. See, you can just fit in there for just so like that, and then you can put the hatch actually over here. And there you go. There is basically how you put a guy with a backpack on. So, yeah. Now, that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I would show you about this tank. Pretty short review. But, real quick, I do want to mention, now, last week, I actually did a video, well, last week from today, I did do a video on the F-22 Raptor jet. I actually decided that every Thursday, I'm going to do a review video of what I built. Well, whatever actually I didn't review on my channel, and review it to you guys until I run out of like these creations that I already built. I might create some other things like probably actually real life Lego weapons, like life size and stuff. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.